and now one of my favorite things to do, which is look at one of these talented young men and break down what makes them special. This week, it's going to be the redshirt freshman quarterback at Oklahoma, Spencer Rattler. Now, I'm high on Rattler partly because I've seen him practice and I've been down in Norman and seen his talent, but also because of his coach, Lincoln Riley. It should be noted that Lincoln Riley right now is the best offensive coach in college football. It doesn't matter who he has, what strengths that player has. He makes an offense and tailors the offense to be successful, and not just successful, but explosive, top of college football explosive, and he tailors it to what he deems the strength of his quarterbacks to be. One of the things that he always tells me is I'm always like, hey, well, how does this guy fit your system? And he says to me, if your system doesn't fit the player, then you need a new system. So if your system is not quarterback friendly, then you need a new offensive system. That's the MO for Lincoln Riley, and that's why he's so successful year in and year out, in particular, grooming quarterbacks. He had Baker Mayfield for 3 years, then he had Kyler Murray, then he had Jalen Hurts. I would argue that every one of those years was a little bit different. He had P. Ryan and Mixon. He's had it all. They've been great running the football. They've been great throwing the football. But this year, I'm excited. Why? I think that Rattler may have as good or better arm talent than any of these guys. And let me show you a couple of examples of what I mean. Let's go to the tape. This was right in the first series. Rattler is going to take off to his left. OU fans, you know last year that was a Jalen Hurts run almost 100% of the time. There was green grass. He could have run for a first down, but Rattler, watch him just calmly flip his hips and deliver a quick release to Jeremiah Hall. He didn't take the easy completion right in front of him. He goes all the way for the explosive completion, 24, 25 yards down the field. That's explosive passing game. Right here, this is amazing ball placement. Rattler has got Theo Weiss Jr. down the sidelines, but he's double covered. So rather than trying to lead him down the field, what does he do? He throws him open onto the sideline. That ball placement is unbelievable. And then this was one of the touchdowns in the first quarter. Just a quick flip of the wrist, and he throws it 52 yards in the air. Watch this. He sees the safety come down, and boom, he's right over the top right away. I understand that this was Missouri State, and I understand that this wasn't the greatest competition of all time. But folks, when I'm watching a guy play like that, he's making those throws look effortless. One of them, he's rolling to his left. He flips around and throws an explosive ball down the sidelines. Great ball placement to Jeremiah Hall. That's a really hard play to make, and he makes it look easy. The other, he's got great protection. Weiss is open, but not wide open, and he throws him back towards the sidelines on the back shoulder, communicating with his ball placement, throwing him open. That's a graduate level throw, right? That's a big boy throw way down the field. And he does it with ease, with that good arm strength, quick release, good accuracy. And then the last one I showed you, folks, there's only a handful of people on the planet that can sit there and without a big kind of crow step or hitch step, just sit there and flip the ball 52 yards down the field with accuracy right in the middle of the game, just to give you some sense of how difficult that is. Last year, Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl threw that 50-plus yard ball down the field to Tyreek Hill. That was one of his longest completions of the entire season, because you just don't see quarterbacks throw the football that far down the field. And Rattler did it with ease. I'm so excited to watch this guy develop and continue to develop in Lincoln Riley's offense. That's why I think OU could be more explosive this year than last year, in particular in the passing game.